How's it going, guys? My name's Graeme. Welcome back to Reverie Sweet As Edition, a game that I set aside, not intending for it to be set aside for this long, but hey, it's back now. I even put out a poll asking you guys, like, I know it's been a while, my apologies, should I kind of just let the game slide, or would you like to see me come back to it, probably finish it up? And people were like, yeah, finish it up. And I'm super on board, because I was having fun with it. It seemed like a cool thing. I had said that maybe I thought that these, 2 out of 4, 2 out of 5, 1 out of 2 was saying the number of areas of that type I had discovered. Someone in the comments very wisely pointed out what is going on there is that that's the number of feathers per region that I've found there. So you see all together there, it says I've found 7 feathers, and you'll see that I have found 7 feathers. Like, there's 7 out of the total, whatever that works out to, 20 or whatever, and I've found 7. Yeah, so that's what that registers as, and it makes a lot of sense once I was told that that's what was going on. I'm gonna have to remember a few things. Like, I feel like it should come back to me relatively quickly here, but I might not remember exactly where it is that I need to go next. Okay, I do have an X on the map, though, so I do have some, like, relative indication of where I need to head. Then I'm not totally directionless here. I feel so rich. Like, money has not really been an object yet. Oh, I want that. I have to be able to clear out what's a pile of, like, trash or dog poop or something at the top of the yard there to get to there. Can't quite do that yet. But yeah, it just seems like, since I haven't really needed money very directly, having all this money makes me feel like I'm really rolling in it, makes me feel real good. Let's go talk to this guy who's pumping his guns. Good for you, dude. It's tough to get motivated, I feel ya. Kaya ora, bro. You need to pump some iron, mate. Those are some skinny arms, eh? Hey, he's mixing and matching some, a little bit of Canadian, maybe we got a Canadian New Zealander going on here. Or a New Zealand Canadianer, as we're known as. There's always been an ER at the end of Canadianer. It's never just been Canadian. People just say that as a shorthand. It's not entirely correct. Are you kidding me? Is this just gonna? It just puts me right back next to my house. Apparently, I could have just gone to the left, and I would have been fine. I'm curious about whether or not I get to play football or rugby or whatever on this court here. Probably it would be rugby because we're in New Zealand. There you go, 2 rugby championships in a row. Let's make it 3. Put me on the team. If you want 3, then I'm your guy. Just put me in, coach. I got this covered. Look at that good ass rugbying I'm doing. Legend in training. I got an achievement for pushing a ball into the end zone. I'm actually so unfamiliar with the terminology of cricket that I assume it would still just be end zone, but I don't actually know that. I'm more or less heading in the right direction, but I'm going to go a little bit more northwards here for a moment and see what else there is to explore. See if I can find any hidden little secrets or side quests or any such things. Come on, you stupid little rat. Why do they give me so much trouble? Hey. Is there any significance to this tree being yellow? I don't really think so. Doesn't seem to matter. The Airy Bay Mount Janzoon and Harikoa. Janzoon's fun. Fun word. Oh, there is a fish there. I thought I saw something flipping around when I walked past it. Can I stun it? No, that was perfectly timed and it didn't seem to do anything, so I'm going to go ahead and assume I just cannot. Mount Janzoon, I feel like, is probably a step beyond where I need to be currently. Ooh, was it Trail or Trial? Trail Farms. Ooh, looks like a scary bee. Get out of my way, rat. I don't feel like fighting you at the moment. Yeah, that's going to be like a future area, so I'm not gonna scoot up there just yet. I'll grind it out in these nice little beginning areas where we fight nice boring little bees and boring rats, and I'll just ram myself straight into them because I am so confident, not because I suck at video games. What you got going on up here? Wait, have I been? I feel like I've talked to you before. Maybe I have been to this corner of the map. It just has been so long. I've been reminiscing about the past all day. Sorry, young lad, I'm not usually such a downer. I feel like I have talked to you before. Weird. Weird that I have, like, no recollection of going there. Or that I managed to go there without crossing the rugby pitch. Is that a cricket term or is that rugby? What does pitch come from? I, probably embarrassing myself. Oh, okay, I thought that rat was gonna sneak up on me and get me while I was busy reading. Come on, let's see where this bird goes. Lend me a feather, young bird. I'm gonna keep chasing right after you. Maybe I'll see where you end up. Oh, he's sneaking around. I didn't think you would actually persist from screen to screen like that. Like, I thought as soon as he crossed one screen, that would be it. I wouldn't be able to see him anymore. Dang it. That's it. He's gone, hey? I would have had to run across the bridge and hopefully, like, cut him off at the pass there. I wonder if there actually would have been something to get out of intercepting that bird. Or if it was just a weird little thing that I specifically chose how to do. Mongoose, ferret, weasel. One of those things. I don't think mongooses are usually brown like that, but I'm not particularly familiar, seeing as we don't have them whatsoever. Ooh, the Watamo range? Nah, maybe just birds are just passing all the time. Maybe that's to give you ample opportunity to chase after them, or maybe it's just a thing that happens that I should put no stock in whatsoever. That's fine. I want to practice. Feel free to shoot the target to start to get 800 points and I'll give you a super special prize. Did I do this already? Has it been that long since I played? Am I that forgetful? Shoot? Okay. No, this I don't remember shooting. Oh, okay, this is terribly done. Ghosts and bats, and there was like an orc with headphones on. Ooh, I don't like that spider. Oh, I forgot I can do diagonal shots. I was thinking that would be where I got most of my points. Mummy. Oh, how much? Okay, I don't have a ton of time left. But overall, my score is not terrible so far. Do you lose? You don't even lose points by doing like rapid fire shots like that. Does shooting this do anything? I don't really get it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and take another shot at that. Come on, another shot, he says. Haha. God damn it, I can't shoot. I can't shoot anything. Oh, I landed that right on his eyeball. How did that one not count? Come on. Come on, everyone. Show me what you got. You can't resist my frantically shot darts from every which direction. It's my unstoppable ultimate technique. Damn it. It doesn't need to be stopped when you can straight up just avoid it, or, you know, if I miss entirely. Well, honestly, that wasn't that hard, because I did terribly and somehow still managed to get 800 points. Here's the prize, a feather from an extinct native bird. Ooh. I mean, that makes me feel a little bit bummed out, but that's extra cool that it's like an extinct species. Wow, a feather from a huaya. Hue. Hue? I should stick this feather in my journal. Yeah, I want to know about the extinct species. That sounds kind of neat. The more you know. Can't hop across those buoys either. Hey, and playing that game recharged my darts. I got to keep the spare darts that I had from all that, so that's nice. That little sandworm looked a little bit dangerous, much more so than, like, rats that are running around. The Haere Bay, a windy bay with the clearest water in the world. I don't know, man, it looks mostly like a desert to me. I'm not seeing a lot of water. Come back here, boy. Sean, I lost my shirt somewhere around here. The sun'll cook me like a lobster if I don't find it soon. I don't believe you. I think he just took it off on purpose and he's just trying to show off his sweet tan. Maybe his 6-pack. Even if it's like a 2-pack. That's still worth showing off. Hey there, mister. Can you help me out? Please, 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 please. I left my shovel back in my house. My mommy won't let me go back by myself. It's the house with a green roof above my dad's dairy. Dairy. I was like, ooh, I'm going to read your dad's diary for sure. back in Haere. If you bring it back, we could make some huge sand castles. Cool. Maybe I'll distract myself with weird side missions for another episode. Oh, what the hell? Why? That's really depressing. Why is... Oh... That bums me out. I'm genuinely curious why that's there and what's going on. Ooh, this guy doesn't need a shirt either. He looks comfortable. He's cooking on purpose. Let's just grease this guy up and help him along the way. Don't worry about me. I've slipped, slopped, and slapped and wrapped. Those UV rays are deadly. I had a friend who came back from, I think it was Australia, not New Zealand, but they had the same thing of slip, slop, and slap, where it was like slip on a... I think I've talked about this in an earlier episode of this already. Slip on a hat, slap on some sunscreen, slop on sunscreen, and slap on something else? A hat? Slip on a shirt, slop on sunscreen, and slap on a hat. It's something like that. I don't know what wrapped is as well, though. I don't think I want to know precisely. Can I just give that kid a towel or like a flag and use that as a shirt? Hey kid, I just want to have a quick word with you. Obviously at some point in this game I must... Oh, there's a shirt. I must receive like swim trunks or flippers or something like that I can get around with. Hey kid, you seen any smoking birds out on the sand today? No? Then stop talking to me. Can't you see I'm busy? Would birds be women, like the same way that people say like chicks? Maybe he's talking about ladies? If he's talking about literal cooking birds, I would feel more invested in it, because I would want to protect the birds. Can I steal your binoculars? Sorry kid, ain't got time for chit chat. Gotta keep the ladies of Toromi safe with my ripped pecs. Yeah, so he is focusing on the ladies, but don't let any boys drown, you know? It would be best if you equally help both. I see no way. Can I climb up the back or the side? Totally unclear how I would get up there. Can I like shoot up across it or anything? No, it hits the building. No, I can't seem to actually shoot or interact with it like that. And now I'm getting back into like wild danger territory. Sorry dude, your shirt is gonna be forgotten for the time being. Oh yeah, nice, I got it. But the little girl and her shovel, I could help her with that. We could make a dope sandcastle. Sounds like a fun, less threatening way to spend my time rather than risking life and limb. Oh, I need the shovel anyways, because that's how I'm going to get past the poop piles. The piles of poopy dirt. Quit that. This is like a mini version of that other boss there now that I have to start dealing with. That guy, he was a little easier to take care of than the previous iteration of it, though. That was much more reasonable, much less terrifying. Alright, little girl. I'll take my known shortest path now that I know there's like a way that just takes you straight to town. Ooh, nice. There's this little access point that I could have just taken. Green roof above the dairy. So maybe? Yep, it's just chilling right there. Do you want to build a sandcastle? Is that supposed to be kind of like, you know, the summary sand equivalent of do you want to build a snowman? That's really funny. I like that. A toy shovel. I gotta try not to get sand in my eyes. I would say do more than try. It shouldn't be that difficult of a task. I think you're building your sandcastle a little too aggressively if that's a risk. Now let's find this guy's diary to read. Honestly, I don't see a dairy. Oh, is this... No, that's not a dairy. It's Fish's store. I guess that's what he was referring to, but we have very different definitions of what is a dairy. Don't talk to me, I'm really upset. Getting sand in your crack is the worst feeling. I could scoop it out with my shovel if you so desire. You'd owe me something big though, dude, because that's it's a bit of a big ask. Love the feeling of sand between my toes. Okay, but make sure that's where it stays. Don't let it migrate any further up, you know? I've probably talked to most of those characters before. We can go back and... Ooh, no. First things first. I gotta use the shovel up here. Do I need to equip it, or can I just use it? Oh, I can't replace the cricket bat, so it's just a matter of placing it in a new usable slot. Wait, what did it have to say about it? Slows enemies and digs up dirt. Dirt ain't gonna dig itself. That's true. That is entirely something that we as humans can do. That dirt's just gonna sit there and be boring without our help. Wow, a feather from a tui. I should stick this feather in my journal. Oh, it comes back. That's kind of irritating because I don't want to have to keep the shovel, like, with me all the time. It would be nice to be able to swap it out with the dart gun and not worrying about having to continually revisit, like, re-dig up the same stuff over and over again. I do want to read about the 2 new feathers that I have. Huia. Regarded as sacred, the tail feathers of this extinct bird were sought after by Maui chiefs. And I just found this guy. Tui, an intelligent bird known for its tuft of white feathers and distinctive song. They have the ability to imitate human speech clearly. Oh, damn. This isn't like a lyre bird, is it? Just looked up a picture. It's definitely different than the lyre bird that people would know from like that David Attenborough documentary. I wonder if the girl will actually build a sandcastle with me, or if she'll be like leaving at the same time I arrive and she'll just tell me to hang on to it. Oh, you found my shovel! Thanks, mister. There's a massive load of sand on the far side of the beach. Meet me up there and we can build the best sandcastle ever. Make sure you bring the shovel with you. You're useless to me without the shovel. Can't make Sandy without it. Sandy will be our sandcastle. I'm not used to the idea of naming a castle or naming a building in general, but if that adds to the enjoyment, then I'm down for it. What can I do? Oh yeah, it said it slows down enemies, which it kind of, yeah, it does. I mean, it's not nearly as effective as literally stopping them dead in their tracks. Please don't tell me you're considering that the sand that we're going to build our castle out of. I don't want to build a castle out of like heaps of dung. That's what it looks like it would be. The little turtles. Oh, I flipped him over on his belly. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'm sorry I did that. You don't deserve it. Oh, they're immune to being stunned, I think. So it probably makes sense this is where they would introduce them, is because you have to slow them down rather than properly stunning them. What do we got going on here? Finally, I can go look at some birds now, too. Although, it doesn't seem to be a legit option. Nope, can't do it. Or if I can, I'm not dedicated enough to really make it happen. Ah, yeah, okay, so you can only flip them with the shovel. They're immune to, like, the cricket bat as well. So you gotta give him that scoop, or else you'll never be able to get him. Oh, he still hurt me from on his back. What a tough SOB. Can I scoop these mounds? No, hey, it's just very specifically the gross garbage piles. I don't like them very much. That needs to be done. This is a cool colored feather. The silver eye feather. Wow, a feather from a silver eye. Stick it in my journal. Little girl, where are you and how did you get to there without having the shovel? Because it seems incredibly necessary to do anything or get anywhere in this world currently. I like can't imagine how you would have gone up here without digging your way through all that stuff. Maybe you went around or climbed over, and I was simply not clever enough to do so. Oh, here, yeah, real actual big heaps of sand. You made it, mister. Took you ages. Did you go the long way around? Look at all this sand. Let's get cracking. Yeah, but like, when you say that, be careful. Don't actually get cracking. Don't actually get sand in your crack. That is decidedly the worst, as we've been made aware of this episode. So be careful with your phrasing there. Whew, I need a break after all that work. You go ahead and explore the sandcastle. I'll see you later. We built an entire dungeon of the game out of a big heap of sand. Why would we fill it? Why would we fill it with enemies and things like this? Seems like we'd want to make things a lot easier on ourselves. Maybe it won't have enemies. I don't know, but I have to assume that it will. Yeah, this is our doing. Why have we done this to ourselves? We've just created opportunity for these monsters to move on in, make themselves at home. This will be the dungeon where I achieve a way of crossing water, it would seem, which is something that's come up relatively frequently. Mr. Moneybags. Ooh, for having 200 gold. Yeah, I know. I'm as rich as can be. Oh, I hope that I didn't just max out my wallet. Maybe I can't actually carry any more then. It's always disappointing when that happens in a game, because it all of a sudden just devalues money. Anytime you find it, it's no longer, like, interesting or worthwhile. I don't think the dart gun's gonna be important. We're gonna strictly just need the shovel the entire time, so I won't get too upset about the fact that we don't have access to the shovel as we're progressing through all this. Ooh. Okay, well that was a quick key find there. I didn't expect such an immediate discovery of that. Yeah, 200 I've maxed out. That sucks. Well, I mean, it's nice. It's nice to be Mr. Moneybags. But now every time I find a dart or a coin, suddenly, like, everything I find is completely without value. So it makes me wonder. Makes me wonder if I should bother even breaking open boxes at all, or how I should be spending that time. Oh, there's going to be more doors than I was prepared for in this particular level, maybe. Come back here. Oh, I need to lift off of a panel for a change. And seemingly I could push this back onto it. Oh, I was going to say why. Why would I need to? It makes sense. Gotta be able to open this up. Oh, mini boss potential. What the hell are you? See, presumably this is some sort of real bug. Well, I'm not doing a very good job of getting close to it yet. I keep trying to use all of my different moves at once, and it's a terrible strategy. Wow, that was poorly done. Jesus. Oh, no. Okay, I don't need to recall the keys. Unlocked doors remain unlocked. It's just annoying that I have to, like, run through things back to this section again. Nice. Okay, that is a bit of a relief. I gotta be way more cautious this time. Go in for like 1 or 2 quick hits. 2 seems to be about the best I can do. Stun, 1, 2, and then roll the hell away, because that's right when he wakes back up again. Nope, gotta bail on that. Attacking from the sides or angles is ooh, I managed to get 3 that time. Seemed to be much better. Damn it, then I rolled straight into that. I have had no use for the shovel yet. It makes me question... There we go. Okay, perfect. I was going to say, it's making me seriously question whether or not this is working. Like, maybe I need to be actually doing something shovel-specific to make any of this count. Nice. I really needed that pizza. I gotta be very careful to not take stupid damage. I guess I recovered a decent amount of health, but it's still low enough to sketch me out a little bit. Oh, I gotta lower that, switch to the gun, and then, it shouldn't be that terrible of a thing, but it really feels like it is. That's just so much swapping that needs to happen. At least I only need to do that once, because now I can go unlock the door, and I'll be like, I'll be good to go. I was scared it would be a section of the game that I would pass through repeatedly and need to, like, accomplish every single time. Now I don't feel so bad about it. I'm not too worried. Ooh, that guy was hanging his butt right over the wall. I should have ran straight at him and tried to get a hit off on him while he was mooning me over the rail there. How dare you? I don't even think it was you. I think it was this guy down here. How dare you? And how dare he, through just the proxy of being related to you, or being directly in the same room. I think I need to assess the map a little more closely. Is there only the two levels in the entire thing? Okay, that's not too crazy. We'll see how big they end up being. This is a new one. I haven't been off to this room yet. What the hell? Okay, they're crabs. Are they crawling around on the walls? They totally are. Oh, I can't slip past that skinny little section there. They're cool, colorful crabs. I like them, and they also don't seem like a very big risk considering they like can't really come at me. They're very committed to what they got going on there, so it's not anything I'm particularly worried about. Oh, there's this all the way back at the opening part that I had somehow kind of ignored. Okay, slow and steady. Yeah, I'm glad I went ahead and cleared out the crabs then, so I didn't have to like concern myself with pushing and crabbing at the same time. And yes, that's a real commonly used verb. Don't look it up. And it applies perfectly to this situation. Is the other thing, because probably it is a real word. If you go and catch crabs, I believe you are crabbing. But it also means to punch crabs. And it also means to crawl around on the wall, as a crab would. It's a very multi-purpose language. Multi-purpose bit of English there. Okay, and presumably this will drop. I thought maybe that would drop down another one of these tiles to push around or something. Oh, so that probably means I have to do the left one first. I think it's as simple as that. It's not a very complex puzzle. Yeah, I thought it was maybe just whatever one it was that you did second was the one that would, or it would require pushing down both of them. Like each one would independently control one of these, but two of them together were needed to drop down that particular part. Not the case, so I can go ahead and swap that out now. Pew! I mean, pew! Oh jeez, that landed right on top of me. I'm lucky that doesn't count as any sort of death, because that was a direct hit. Couldn't have been more dangerous, really. Oh, I see. I was wondering what was going on with this area, because it seemed like I really didn't have to access it. I was wondering if whatever key it is or whatever that's about to drop would fall in this area, but no, you had to get rid of the dirt piles strictly so that you could get at that part. What did I achieve here? I lowered these two, and what? Oh, there's a target on the wall. The way that it is directly under my key thing there, it made it look like it was a part of my like UI on the screen. It kind of bugged me out a little bit. Now I see what's going on. Boom, and then the key falls in the area where I thought it would. Everything is right with the world. That's some decent progress through the level so far. We probably have a little bit left on this floor, and then hard to say, maybe we'll be just like taking on a boss fight. I'm gonna aim to try and wrap up this particular dungeon in the next episode, so we'll be coming back for that here shortly. I'm gonna try, fingers crossed, to not put this game on hold again, at least not so dramatically. Maybe I'll skip like one upload for the sake of some other one-off game or something like that, but I promise I won't leave it hanging for like 6 weeks or whatever it was. We'll plow through this one, because I don't think it's an overly long game, and it would be really nice to have it as a completed series. So I feel very dedicated to that, and you guys seemed excited about it too, so I'm happy to do that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.